Are kids who identify as cats real or just stupid conservative rumors? I saw people posting articles about this, so I went on a hunt to find the sources. Each article referenced another article as its source, and these formed a full circle referencing each other. A search of the schools supposedly dealing with this brought nothing at all up. I saw similar articles referencing schools in both Australia and Canada. My conclusion was that it was made up for clicks. If these three ladies at work bring up the topic again, point out that we live in an era when children are all carrying around cameras in their pockets. If schools were indeed putting out litter boxes, there would be no shortage of photographic evidence. I'm a public school teacher. First, no, we don't have litter boxes. I teach elementary school, and kids occasionally pretend to be cats, and dogs, and penguins, and dinosaurs. But we definitely don't provide more than a boys' bathroom, a girls' bathroom, and a unisex bathroom. In the nurse's office, a couple of months ago, the lady doing my facial insisted woke liberals were requiring litter boxes in public schools, and when I said I was a teacher and worked in public school every day and no, we weren't, she didn't believe me. So this rumor is basically unkillable. The litter box thing has been thoroughly debunked. A couple schools did have litter boxes in classrooms, as part of their school shooter kit in case the kids need to use the bathroom while locked in a room. That said, things like otherkin have been around for a long time. I remember when I was in high school, people were claiming to be witches and vampires. I would be unsurprised if someone did this as a cat. Most people who claim these sorts of things know they aren't physically that thing. It's more of a spiritual thing? So, not the same as trans identities at all. Kernels of truth, but mostly false. The litter box thing isn't real. Kids who think they are animals exist. Always have, and always will. Glad I asked. It sounded just so far-fetched and like a story to try to create an uproar. In all fairness, I'd never accuse these women of being critical thinkers. But this is like believing those old tabloids at the checkout line back in the day. Aliens had lunch with President Reagan. It is 100% fake. At Columbine High School. Yes, that one. They have buckets of cat litter in classrooms. These buckets are in case there's a lockdown and kids have to pee but can't go to the bathroom. The rumor turned into furries demanded litter boxes and the woke schools supported it. I tend to lean conservative, but these MAGA folks have destroyed the GOP. John McCain may have been the last Republican I supported. There are a few schools who have litter in case of emergencies. As in, there is an active shooter and someone needs to pee. In such a case, you cannot reasonably expect a kid to leave the classroom to go to the toilet. All things considered, cat litter is easier to clean than simple human waste, making it a decent emergency option. They are, however, certainly not for kids who identify as cats, and definitely not laid out in litter boxes like a pet cat would use. Not only is that a rumor, it's blatant fear-mongering. The actual scary part is that we live in a world where emergencies like that are a real enough possibility that people have to specifically prepare for them with by keeping cat litter in their classrooms so the trapped children don't have to leave to use the toilet. I know the litter box thing is 1000% false, but I know that there are people who identify as animals. Aside from the fact that no custodian would ever agree to cleaning human feces out of a litter box. Students have phones now in like first grade. Do we really think that if this was actually happening it wouldn't be all over Instagram, Snapchat? It's fake. The kernel of truth is that some schools use cat litter in their active shooter emergency kits, so Kids can use the bathroom in the corner while they are in lockdown. Dishonest chuds made up the rest. Source: https www.nbcnews.com/text/misinformation/urban myth litter boxes schools became gop talking point trickna 51439. My cousin used to tell me she was a cat when she was 5-ish. She liked to scratch people with her nails. This was early 90s and I'd never heard it be a political thing before. But she grew up to be a well-rounded human and it became something we would joke about when we grew up. It's made up as anti-trans propaganda. Most conservative outrage is created from echo chambers where the things they complain about aren't actually true but are wild hyperbolic rumors disguised as facts. From the same right-wing idiots who said Obama was such a military genius that he was going to invade, conquer and occupy Texas like it was France, using just 1,200 troops. It's a massive misunderstanding of what furries are. Nah, it's the modern version of everyone insisting they went to school with an orange jello and lemon jello, despite these names never appearing in any official birth records. No teacher gets paid enough to clean a human litter box. If we can train a cat to use a flushing toilet, you can teach your goblin to do it, too. There are some people like that, but they're mostly mentally ill or very young. And yeah, if more than one school did that, it would be all over news. There was this one case of it recently and it was super popular. I mean, not the litter, but a student who identified as such. I know I had people that dressed as cats in high school, but the stories of people peeing in litter boxes or actually believing they were cats are likely few and far between.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.